In structured settlements, buyer discovery is moving from search results to AI-generated shortlists. A consumer may ask, who should I sell my structured settlement payments to, and receive 3 to 5 ranked providers. That shortlist can shape the first call, the first quote, and the first comparison set. The benchmark shows that this recommendation stage is highly concentrated, with a small number of providers capturing most of the modeled AI recommendation value. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of Siteworks Studio. At Siteworks Studio, we study how brands show up across Google, AI answers, and the public sources buyers trust before making decisions, and how that visibility turns into credible citations, comparisons, and recommendations. The strategic issue for structured settlements is shortlist compression. Consumers in this category are making high-trust financial decisions. They are selling future payment streams, so legitimacy, reputation, process clarity, and perceived financial strength all matter. When an AI platform gives a confident ranked answer, many buyers will start with the providers named first. The report found that traditional brand presence does not automatically become AI recommendation power. Several recognizable companies appear in AI responses but rarely earn valid recommendation credit or top 3 placement. The strongest public benchmark pattern is concentration at the top. J.G. Wentworth earns 60 valid recommendations, with 56 of those in the rank 1 position and an average recommended rank of 1.17. That is near total first position control when AI systems recommend a structured settlement buyer. Peachtree Financial Solutions has built a durable second position. It earns 48 valid recommendations and $110,114 in modeled monthly AI authority value. That is more than 3 times DRB Capital's modeled value of $34,923. Peachtree is especially strong in the evaluation stage comparison cluster, where its captured value nearly matches J.G. Wentworth. The key insight for structured settlements leaders is that AI systems appear to treat Peachtree as a credible primary alternative when buyers are actively comparing providers. The benchmark makes a critical distinction between raw visibility and recommendation stage visibility. A mention means a company appeared in an AI-generated response. A valid recommendation means the company received positive shortlist quality recommendation credit. That distinction changes how leaders should read the category. Strategic Capital appears in 42 observations but earns only 4 valid recommendations, has a top 3 rate of 0% and an average rank of 8. Novation Settlement Solutions appears in 41 observations but earns only 8 valid recommendations with an average rank of 7.25. These brands are present in the AI answer environment, but they are usually outside the buyer shortlist. In an AI-led discovery journey, that is a major commercial disadvantage. The decision stage pricing and rates cluster is where the competitive gap widens. This cluster represents buyers closest to action, people asking about rates, pricing, and choosing between offers. In that cluster, J.G. Wentworth captures $88,171 in modeled monthly value compared with Peachtree's $35,399. The leader's advantage expands precisely where buyer intent is strongest. The benchmark also shows platform variation. Google AI Overviews strongly favors J.G. Wentworth. ChatGPT gives Peachtree Financial Solutions a stronger relative position. Perplexity surfaces DRB Capital more frequently. For executives, this means prompt level and platform level monitoring matter. A brand can be competitive in one AI environment and weak in another, especially if its public evidence layer is uneven. The report points to the public evidence layer as the likely driver of recommendation power. AI platforms synthesize official brand websites, editorial reviews, consumer comparison pages, financial directories, review platforms, and industry publications. J.G. Wentworth benefits from a deep citation architecture, broad brand content, review coverage, comparison page placements, and directory visibility. Peachtree has a smaller but structured evidence layer that supports its role as a credible alternative, especially in comparison prompts. Brands with thinner, less consistent, or less positively framed source footprints may be mentioned, but they struggle to move into shortlist positions. For growth leaders, the work is to improve the evidence AI systems can retrieve, trust, and cite. The leadership takeaway is clear. In structured settlements, AI visibility has to be managed at the recommendation stage, not only at the mention stage. Leaders should monitor valid recommendations, top 3 rate, rank 1 rate, prompt clusters, platform differences, sentiment, and the sources shaping AI answers. The benchmark is point in time, and modeled values are estimates rather than revenue. But the pattern is commercially important. AI-generated shortlists are directing buyer attention toward a small number of providers. If your company is visible but rarely recommended, the next strategic question is whether your citation architecture gives AI systems enough evidence to choose you